Hey everybody, it's your favorite blonde in a box, Lex, with her super pooch, Riot. Today I'm going to serve you up some delicious off-grid goodness, beef and broccoli, made outdoors in bear country at one of our favorite boondocking spots. We're going to show you some highlights of our trip to Glacier National Park, and I'm going to talk to you about how we find camp spots living full-time on the road over the past 2 years. Long distance drives like this one can be really tiring for both Riot and I, so I make sure that we both get lots of exercise before we go, and we take lots of breaks throughout the trip. As the sun goes down in Idaho, a lot of animals that are looking to get run over start coming out to the highway. So that means I pull over and take an overnight at this really nice rest stop on the border of Montana. I've always felt safe at rest stops. The road into this new camp was a little dicey, but what awaited us on the other side was worth every pothole.
Don't get eaten by bears. You hear me?
Now, like a lot of my camping, I found this place using the Campendium app, and something I strongly recommend is scouting a place out for yourself despite the reviews. This place had awful reviews over the last year, and it turned out to be absolutely epic. So this is my office for right now. I'm doing a little bit of work. I work as a freelancer. So luckily I'm able to work from anywhere. As we know, this is my best friend Riot. We also have our new friend to me, working on being a friend to Riot, Miss Maybe. They're doing better, they're acclimating, they can go for walks together. They just can't really have free time. We can't really make decisions just yet. But we're gonna get there. Riot's slightly butthurt about not being the only baby.
Who's this sexy man?
Hey. Let her go. It's okay. Don't pet her. So please excuse all the chaos behind me. It's been a long couple days of travel to make it to this current location, and I haven't bothered to do any sort of rearranging or cleaning up or attempting to impress. But what I am hoping to impress you with is my cooking, or at least this recipe. Because I like to play things a little dangerously, I thought that I would make beef and broccoli tonight while we're camping in bear country. I always put on rubber gloves whenever I handle meat. Normally, I'm handling Riot's meat. And some of you might be wondering, Lex, I thought you were a vegetarian. Me too. I identified as a vegetarian for almost the past 20 years. But as of late, my body's been going through some changes, I guess. And I've been craving meat. So I'm just listening to my body and eating it sporadically. And for dinner tonight, we are gonna have beef short ribs flanken style. But before I can cook them, I need to make sure that they have maximum flavor. So I'm gonna season them and marinate them for the next couple hours. And to the beef, I'm just gonna add a little bit of liquid aminos. It's all-purpose seasoning. I'm just gonna let this kind of marinate for the next few hours. Even though we are technically in bear country, I'm not terribly worried about this camp spot because there's so many humans around. There's lots of dogs that are just running loose, and it looks like people have been keeping their camp stoves out. So there's a warning sign about the bears, but I don't know that bears are a huge issue here. I'm still gonna be super cautious and put everything in the locked truck. And I put all food waste in a 5-gallon bucket with a odor cutting bag thing and a lid in the locked truck. Start with, I'm gonna cut up, dice up, mash up, whatever the technical term is, garlic, green onion, and broccoli. I am helping a friend transport a motorcycle, which is blocking my kitchen. So I'm gonna have to use some butter instead of oil. Hopefully we still have a positive result. I overcooked the broccoli a little bit. That's okay. All right, and now we just wait and see if a bear shows up. So it turned out, unfortunately, no bears came. So hopefully if you make beef and broccoli in bear country, you have, maybe this is a good result. I don't know. Over the past 2 years of living full-time on the road, I have found that I rely mostly on 3 apps for finding free camping: Campendium, iOverlander, and an app called Boondocking. I know they're all available on iOS and I assume also on Android. The next best thing after that is to talk to people around you that are also boondocking and ask them where their favorite spots are and if they're willing to divulge you with a pin. Tomorrow will be warm enough to swim at Camp Riot.
Right, you want nummies? Ooh, hunky? You like chimkin? You like to murder? I don't know if there is such a thing as a perfect camp spot, but this one was pretty close. Thanks so much for coming with to check it out with us.